Get ready for a heart-pounding adventure as we delve into 30 animal safari disasters that will leave you stunned. A group of terrified tourists can be seen recording themselves being chased by a chilling and very aggressive animal. Hippos are deceptively dangerous, responsible for more human deaths in Africa than most large animals known for their aggression and speed. The tourists can do nothing but record the horrifying hippo chasing them and hope that the driver doesn't make a mistake. The clip ends abruptly, but it seems like they escaped successfully. A man captures thrilling moments with two inquisitive and territorial cheetahs playfully investigating his jeep during a safari adventure. Despite the predators near him climbing and scratching his car, he still keeps his window open, trying to capture some good videos of the animals. For safety, it's wise to steer clear of cheetahs in the wild, as they are unpredictable and should not be approached. Keeping his window open as a means to record clear footage immediately fires back and bites him in the buttocks after this happens.
Hey! 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 Hey!
The predator jumps at him, trying to grab him, but luckily fails after getting stopped by his car's sturdy side mirror. Thankfully, all he got was a good scare and not some serious injuries. A group of tourists in an SUV approach a lion laying on the side of the road, trying to capture close-up footage of the animal. After getting close to the predator, it quickly acknowledges their presence and stands up to do something frightening. The clip ends there, but is quickly followed by another video with the same context, which is much more terrifying because of this. The second clip shows not one, but two large predators hunting and chasing them, scaring everybody inside the SUV. Lions are apex predators and can be extremely dangerous to humans if encountered in the wild. They should be treated with caution. Hopefully, they learned their lesson and avoid getting too close next time. The beginning of this next encounter is absolutely paralyzing and is something that you should watch for yourself.
Hier.
Mach dein Fenster zu. Mach dein Fenster zu.
The family inside the car is understandably shocked, but the elephant does something unexpected that scares them even more.
Kann ich zurück hinter mir so welche?
Elephants are generally not aggressive, but they can be very dangerous when provoked or if they feel threatened, especially in the wild. Knowing this, they grab the first chance to drive away, only to get stopped by another aggressive move from the herbivore.
Was soll ich denn machen, du doofes Vieh?
Without any options left, they decide to just sit still and hope for the best, waiting for the giant to calm down. The elephant does calm down and lets them leave after the showdown. Initially fascinating, a mountain gorilla approaches an elderly tourist, but the situation takes a worrisome turn as the gorilla's behavior changes.
Und? Don't take photos. A bit.
The animal refuses to let go of the poor woman, making the others jump into action in an attempt to help free her from the animal's grip. Mountain gorillas are incredibly strong, with males capable of lifting up to 1,800 pounds due to their immense size and muscular build. Being grabbed by a mountain gorilla can be extremely dangerous due to their immense strength, potentially resulting in severe injuries.
He's very stubborn.
After struggling for quite some time, the animal eventually decides to release her. Another group of tourists out for an adventure can be seen slowing down near a pride of lions relaxing under the sun.
Gonna catch those two and make it out. Okay, Dad, you come into the car, you're gonna have to...
The predators seem to already be used to tourists coming near them, as they only show curiosity towards the car the tourists are in.
Yikes. Did you video that? Yeah, but it's not a very good one.
Getting close to lions is ill-advised, because they are wild predators with unpredictable behavior. Provoking them can lead to life-threatening situations. They still continue to record the predators up close, but they soon get a taste of this fact after one of the lions does this.
I know! You're supposed to lock the door.
The women scream and yell at the predator while quickly closing the car door at the same time, making sure it's now locked. They laugh it off, but they surely learned a very valuable lesson about locking doors. While recording their beautiful ride through a calm river, the tourists fail to pay any attention to the hippos, watching them closely. Because of this, they fail to notice one hippo going down the water, getting surprised after the previously calm water becomes violent out of nowhere. They immediately speed up, but the terrifying giant keeps up and trails them from behind, slowly catching up to them. Hippos can reach speeds of up to 20 miles per hour or 32 kilometers per hour in the water, surprisingly fast for their size. The large and aggressive animal eventually runs out of gas and interest and slowly decreases its speed. This allows the tourists to escape and avoid a brutal run-in with a hippo. A small convoy consisting of 3 cars can be seen stopping in the middle of the road after getting blocked by 2 elephants. The giant herbivores slowly walk towards the side of the road, unclogging it and allowing the cars to pass. The last car proceeds to follow the other cars, but his loud truck agitates the giant animal, leading it to do this. Elephants can easily flip over or severely damage cars if they become agitated, making it important to maintain a safe distance. The video shows the elephant attacking the vehicle and flipping it over, shocking the passengers inside the car. Unfortunately, we don't know if the people inside are okay after the attack. A group of tourists record a blue car they are trailing on a dirt road that currently has a large elephant walking in the middle of it.
Ons kan nie hulle red nie. Hoe distance? Ja. Ja.
The blue car attempting to overtake the elephant poses an extremely dangerous situation due to the risks involved. The elephant notices the blue car following it and immediately faces it head-on, treating it as a threat to its safety.
Draai net om. Ben, hulle kom ook. Hy kom na ons sien, ja. Okay. Okay, dis braaf. Hy gaan van die kant af kom. Go. Ben, draai om. Ben, draai om. Draai om.
See him, I find at the back.
Trailing an elephant in a car is ill-advised because it can agitate intimidate the elephant, leading to a potentially dangerous encounter. The animal decides that it has had enough and does not hesitate to go on the offensive, leading to this horrifying attack. The people recording the encounter immediately hit reverse, escaping the attack. Previously minding its own business while grazing the field, a Cape buffalo gets interrupted by tourists recording it a little too close. Despite the animal staring at them, the tourists continue recording it and staring at it, angering it further.
But obviously he would stop by the edge of the water.
I got with the grass hanging out.
Oh, cool.
Cape buffaloes are known for their aggressiveness and are considered one of the most dangerous animals in Africa when threatened. Still remaining ignorant even after the multiple warnings, the animal decides to teach the staring tourists an important lesson.
Oh, wow. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Look how fast he's going. Oh, no!
Cape buffalo charge is extremely dangerous as they are powerful and can seriously injure or even kill humans during an aggressive attack. They screamed in fear, no doubt learning a very valuable lesson that day. A gorilla walks towards a group of photographers trying to take pictures of it in a very dense jungle. Everybody remains still in order not to anger the animal, but despite this, it still proceeds to do something extremely horrifying. Silverback gorillas are powerful and potentially dangerous if provoked, with the ability to cause serious harm or even be lethal. A gorilla's grip can be dangerous due to their immense strength, capable of causing injury or harm if they grab or hold on to something or someone forcefully. The ranger slowly crawls towards the group after being released by the animal. A cyclist couple rush to record themselves after they get stopped by a gigantic wild giraffe in Africa. The animal approaches the man leading, and the whole thing is just something that you should see for yourself. Thankfully, they weren't harmed by the giraffe as it let them through after a while. Casually riding in an open jeep, a group of tourists, led by their tour guide and driver, approach an elephant just minding its own business in a field.
I'm a little scared. Liz, are you videoing?
Say again? I have peanuts in my bag.
The tourists are amazed by the magnificent and giant creature, recording it as the driver continues getting closer to the animal. Their curiosity eventually draws the animal closer as they get too close, inviting the creature to approach them out of curiosity. Elephants can be dangerous when in an open jeep if they feel threatened or provoked, as they can easily reach the vehicle. Realizing this, the driver backs away, only to get followed by the animal, leaving the driver no choice but to do this. The elephant leaves them alone after getting scared, ending the encounter. A group of tourists spot an elephant coming out of the bushes, exciting them, but making them back up due to being cautious. The animal goes to the road and walks away from them, which entices the tourists and driver to follow it from behind. This proves to be the worst idea possible, as not even a few seconds later the elephant turns towards them and does something terrifying.
I got it.
Following a wild elephant is perilous because it can lead to a confrontation, agitating the elephant and risking a dangerous encounter. The animal continues chasing them, giving them a taste of their own medicine, while also putting the tourists in their place. It eventually stops chasing them, leaving the tourists unharmed. To start this encounter off, a small rhino family can be seen in the middle of the road, blocking the trucks from crossing.
You can go to the side, it's fine. And I'll be blocking this one too.
The animal seems agitated as it looks like it is protecting a female rhino that is nursing a small calf. Already being extremely protective creatures by nature, this instinct is further enhanced once a rhino calf is involved in the situation. The trucks do their best to try and pass them, but are failing, as the male rhino is keen on protecting his family. Moments later, one of the trucks sees a chance to pass them, and what happens next shows how these animals are the tanks of nature. Luckily for everyone in the truck, the rhino fails to hit them, leaving them unharmed. Curled up and hunched like balls, tourists try to look as submissive as possible in the presence of a large silverback gorilla in front of them. After staring at the tourists for a few seconds, the silverback decides to do something that freezes the tourists with fear. Silverback gorillas can be highly aggressive when protecting their group or territory, capable of inflicting severe harm with their strength. When face to face with a silverback gorilla, it's best to remain calm, avoid eye contact, and back away slowly without making sudden movements.
Behavior I was talking about.
Can we stand up?
The animal continues walking past the tourists, eventually leaving them alone. This clip starts with a tourist filming a distant tiger cub when suddenly they hear an unexpected sound seemingly from nowhere. Immediately, they try to drive away as fast as they can, only for the camera to capture the terrifying creature trailing them closely. Tigers are extremely dangerous apex predators that can be lethal to humans if they perceive them as a threat or prey. Tigers are highly protective of their cubs and will fiercely defend them against any potential threats, showing strong maternal instincts. Despite being already far away from its cub, the fierce tiger continues to pursue the safari vehicle with the scared tourists inside. Luckily for them, it eventually leaves them safe for the time being. Nature is full of surprises, and as this heart-stopping video shows, even a gentle giant like a giraffe can become a force of terror. Though they're known for their calmness, these creatures can surprise you with unexpected actions. Watch what it does carefully. The tourists better hope that the giraffe is simply curious, or brace for impact as the wild animal attempts to catch up. The relentless pursuit of the towering hoofed mammal has the truck's passengers gripped with fear as it tirelessly chases them as far as they go. This is a reminder that in the animal kingdom, there's always something waiting to unleash fear. This video shows a group of tourists in an open jeep approaching a herd of elephants, when all of a sudden this happens. Another video from a jeep following behind shows their jeep getting flipped over as tourists run for their lives, scared and panicked.
Get out, get out, get out, get on the car, get on the car, get on the car, get on the car, get on the car.
Get on the car right now.
Elephants are known for being territorial and can be quite protective of their home ranges, especially when it comes to resources like water and food. Here is another angle of the terrifying attack, showing a clearer view from another jeep's point of view. And the lesson here, folks, is to not trust open jeeps too much. A herd of elephants can be seen crossing a road while locals and tourists record the magnificent yet scary encounter.
Check. Laat het kleintje bijna.
The situation becomes worse as the camera pans to two teens running for their lives after the animals do this. Elephants can attack humans, especially when they feel threatened, provoked, or they perceive the humans as a threat to their young or their territory. Luckily for both of them, the animals decided to stop pursuing them. A giraffe can be seen chasing a safari jeep filled with tourists as they record the whole encounter despite being scared. The animal appears to be surprisingly agile despite its size, dodging trees and shifting around obstacles as if it were nothing. Giraffes are not particularly agile animals. They are known for their grace and coordination, but are not highly maneuverable. They eventually reach a dead end, which the animal takes advantage of, overtaking them and blocking their path. This gives an opening for the driver to go reverse the jeep, starting the terrifying chase once more. What happens in the end remains unknown as the clip ends abruptly. An elephant can be seen chasing after a safari jeep filled with tourists, still trying to record the encounter despite being in a life-threatening situation. The driver of the Jeep impressively manages to keep control of the vehicle, driving in reverse at high speed. Elephants can run at speeds of up to 25 miles per hour or 40 kilometers per hour for short bursts when they need to. This makes things scarier as, judging by the speed they are going at, getting into a crash is also a serious risk. The large herbivore eventually leaves them alone, ending the frightening chase. Tourists record a large black rhino staring at them from a distance, waiting for a reason to charge. The tour guide knows this and remains cautious, resulting in quick action when the rhino suddenly does this. Rhinos can be extremely dangerous due to their size, strength, and sharp horns. They may charge when they feel threatened or provoked. Rhinos can charge at impressive speeds, often reaching up to 30 to 40 miles per hour, or 48 to 64 kilometers per hour when charging aggressively. The fearsome herbivore attempts to charge at the tourist-filled vehicle multiple times, only to get stopped by the engine sounds.
Lovely stuff. Come to the game.
In the end, the animal backs away and finally leaves them alone. A fearless explorer drives around a savanna only to get stopped after seeing a large elephant standing in the distance.
Because we're going to spend a lot of time with this elephant and we're going to sort of meet on peaceful terms.
He approaches the animal, which doesn't seem to be too pleased with him coming too close to its personal space. Elephants can close the distance relatively quickly when charging or moving with determination, reaching speeds of up to 25 miles per hour or 40 kilometers per hour. The driver is quick to react, stepping on the gas as soon as the giant herbivore starts to move and charge towards them.
That's a must-bull for you. He's not quit. Come on, Matt. Dude, we're gonna be buddies, aren't we?
Thankfully, this encounter doesn't end badly, as the elephant only warned them. On safari in South Africa, an explorer dangerously had a close encounter with a giraffe that made him run for his life. Giraffes, Earth's tallest mammals, boast legs taller than most humans, measuring approximately 6 feet, contributing to their remarkable height.
What an amazing giraffe. Holy smokes, it's like a dinosaur.
The explorer spots a massive giraffe slowly approaching him. He was first in awe of the beauty and is casually walking with it.
Like right next to me. Holy smokes. They cannot.
Gazing in awe, the explorer casually stays inches close to the giraffe, not knowing of the danger in the next few seconds. The giraffe moves sideways, closer to the explorer, preparing to attack with calculated steps, getting closer to its prey.
Tell you, escape.
Thankfully, he runs to safety unscathed, yet left with the fear of what could have happened. In the beginning of this encounter, a man records a rhino walking alongside a road while he is driving around. The large animal spots him and faces him, scaring the man after the animal decides to do something terrifying.
No. Easy.
Willing to bet that his car can outrun the rhino, he immediately steps on the gas the first chance he gets, only for this to happen. Rhinos can run at speeds of up to 30 to 40 miles per hour, which is comparable to the speed of some cars. He successfully manages to outrun the herbivore, saving him from disaster. A safari jeep with tourists and photographers tries their best to remain calm after a rhino does this during an encounter. Driving in reverse, the driver does not increase his speed too much in order to avoid losing control of the vehicle. This makes the chase really close, as the rhino can be seen almost catching up to the safari jeep. Rhinos are incredibly strong animals, capable of toppling trees and lifting objects weighing several hundred pounds with their immense body strength. Thankfully, the animal fails to catch up, or things would have gotten out of hand. A tourist, accompanied by several armed tour guides, watch a pride of lions while they hide in a bush, avoiding detection. Gravely underestimating the sensing capabilities of these fierce hunters, they are quickly taught an important lesson after this happens. Lions have keen senses, including excellent vision and a strong sense of smell, allowing them to detect and track humans in their vicinity. The predator can be seen chasing them as they run helplessly and aimlessly shooting their rifles, trying to scare the animal. The loud sounds of their rifles and the impact of its bullets on the ground manage to stop the charging lion. The animal decides that they are not worth it and leaves them alone. This clip begins with a jeep filled with tourists approaching a large elephant that is slowly getting agitated due to their presence.
Sorry, guys. Go straight, stay calm.
The animal eventually has enough, and after multiple warnings, it finally decides to do this. The woman holding the camera has a hard time focusing on the elephant due to being scared by the giant animal.
Yeah, see?
The animal eventually stops chasing them, though, leaving everybody unharmed. This terrifying lion encounter starts off with a male lion curiously investigating a car full of terrified people inside.
What you did? What? Oh, you're trying to get these horrible people in here.
Kevin Richardson, a well-known lion whisperer, then comes to the rescue as he attempts to call the male lion away from the car. Despite his numerous efforts to call the predator away, it does not listen, and instead becomes more curious, leading for this to transpire.
No, he's got to cut the mirror. Go. Start your car.
After this, he is left with no choice but to tell the driver to drive away, as the lion seems unable to lose interest. As the car drives away, more lions get intrigued and start to chase it, which makes the situation even more dangerous.
Just keep going.
Fortunately, the predators decide to leave the car alone after it drives further away. Thanks for watching until the end. Check out this other video you might also like. I'll see you there.